Grand Rising, Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. I just decided to jump on this morning. I haven't even taken my shower. These are my clothes from walking my dog early this morning when she was ready to get up at 4 a.m. So, Grand Rising. Thank you for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes. Thank you for the comments. Everything. I appreciate it all. And thank you so very much for that donation. I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and ring this bell. Let's clear out this energy and let's see what the message the Spirit has for us this morning. You heard that pause. You heard that, oh, I'm going to do this. Hey, sis, Dr. Wood, how are you? I miss you. You heard that pause. You heard that, wait a minute. Let me think about it. Oh, wow. I love that. I love that for you in Africa. I love that for you. That's one. Yes. Great. But there was a pause. Someone had to take a second look or a second thought. Something about the way that they were looking at something before, it's not looking the same now. Bottom of the deck, rejoice in celebration. Confirmation. Let me stop this. Rejoice in celebration. Oh, regarding something with the family, maybe about this father, something about a father. I feel like after a long time, after several obstacles and challenges, that somebody, you know what? Somebody allowed themselves to be stuck. They really did. They allowed themselves to be stuck and to be trapped in fear as opposed to relying on spirit for that strength, for that guidance. Someone understands that it's time for them to sacrifice because they have already made a sacrifice. Now it's time for them to have to sacrifice something else so that they stop sacrificing. It's like they're, whatever it is, it's time to start celebrating something with the family. Something that have to do with maybe a father figure, something. I miss you so much. I'm so glad you guys aligned. Okay, it's 6:30 a.m. here. So you're what? 8 hours ahead. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Oh, I'm just going to take that first 2, but that other 12, I'm not taking them. Yeah, something about spiritual strength and sacrifice. Someone is understanding now that you get that spiritual strength when you do sacrifice, because you can't just get everything your way and think that God's going to be like, okay, here's some more. Everything is not supposed to go your way. You are supposed to learn lessons. You're supposed to sacrifice certain things. You're supposed to be able to distinguish between what is for you and what is actually against you. Someone is becoming aware. They are allowed, their third eye is now open, and they are allowing themselves to be guided by that third eye, because they know that's God speaking with them, showing them the way forward, because they learned that lesson. Like we all learn, oh, I got this. I know the way. only for us to be lost in the wilderness, figuring out where the fuck am I? And how the hell did I get here? For us to finally sacrifice our ego, our pride, our stubbornness, and allow God to guide us. That's when someone finally triumphs, wins, understands. That's when they have that breakthrough. And once they get that breakthrough, that's when love begins, because they realize it's not in hoarding, it's in releasing. Just patience. Someone's patience is wearing thin regarding a certain situation. It's like somebody, oh, wait, I have 2 other cards that I didn't even look at. Oh, no, I did look at them, these 2. But they were in the pile. They weren't part of what fell out. But this came out. There's time for someone to leave something alone. Leave someone alone. Whatever's not meant, truly not meant for them. It's time. What's the message, Spirit? Someone has to be honest with themselves. They see that the writing is on the wall. They see it for what it is. But yet, for some reason, they feel like they can't pull themselves away. That's them being trapped in fear. What's the message? Anything else in this deck? Thank you. It's time for a new beginning, and they know this. And they're and like I said, about someone's patience. It's about someone's patience. It's kind of wearing thin. Grand Rising, Shadia, how are you this morning? What else, Spirit? Anything else in this deck? Yeah, this wants to come out. It was all just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time for this new beginning to happen. It was going to happen. It was written. It was written. Thank you, Spirit. And something about this Empress, because she's the one that comes under the spiritual strength. It's like she's been the one that has had the hope, the prayer, that everything will come into balance. This is the one who exhibited the power while going through these obstacles and challenges. This could be the one who sacrificed. Thank you, Spirit. Because now the truth is out. It cannot be hidden. Can't be hidden. Then the truth is spreading like wildfire. Things are happening fast. The truth about how you sacrificed, how you made a way. What's the message, Spirit? She wants the lie can make everything look a little hazy, but that truth, it comes out. Under rest and rejuvenate, somebody and they're ready, because they're not happy with this situation anyway. They're not happy with it. They were suffering in silence in this whole situation that they weren't even happy in. But and you know why? Because the universe was trying to get their attention, to let them know it's time for a new beginning. It's time for you to accept the truth, because it cannot be hidden any longer. It's out there. Someone, their passion has ignited, because now they want the fulfillment of their true heartfelt wishes and desires. The ones that they've always felt in their heart. It's coming. It's happening. But now this one's understanding that it's time for them to let something else go. It's time for this new beginning from this heartache and loss. Someone is not experiencing this heartache and loss any longer, because now they have a spiritual union. It doesn't have to be male, female. It doesn't have to be lovers. It could be a parent, child, sibling, you know. And it was something that somebody was always so afraid to talk about, what they truly wanted, what they truly desired, what they felt like they truly deserved, to somebody that had a firm foundation. And now they have that. Now they understand, in order for them to have positive movement forward, they have to let something else go. It's destiny. It was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. This falls under the waiting game. Finally, someone feels that they have that firm foundation that they've always wanted, that they've always needed. Once again, destiny. Because you cannot change God's will. What God says is for you is for you. And what God says is not for you, let it go. Someone finally understands that God said this is not for you. And now they're ready to let it go. They're ready to move on. They're ready to move on to what they always had, those heartfelt wishes and desires. To be recognized for who they are, and where they actually truly begin. I mean, belong. I don't know why I said begin. And maybe that's the beginning. Thank you, Celia. Thank you, Celia. Oh, bottom of the deck. Spirit wants us to talk about this false person. This is the person that has to be let go of. This is somebody who worked hard, long and hard on something. They worked long and hard on something, but guess what? No matter what they worked on, and I don't think it was one, I think it was a couple. I think it was maybe more than, it could have been two, it could have been more than two. Because you see two right here, and you see three in this picture right there. But they never thought about No matter how far they worked, no matter how long they worked on something, no matter how extreme it got, no matter what, no matter if they thought that the check was in the motherfucking mail. When Spirit said no, Spirit said no. Whatever they thought was going on was over before it even really, it was over. It was over. Whatever they thought that they had, they thought. But as they checked their bank account this morning, they are finding out that they didn't get paid to think. Now somebody, they feel stuck because they was expecting something. They was expecting something and now they feel stuck. They feel stuck. They took a gamble. They took a big gamble. And it did not pay out. This could be having to do with two, like I said, there's more than one person in this. But something about this main female and this mature woman, this could be a mother and a daughter or something. But these two, not only are they concerned, but they sick to death. Because they don't know what's going to happen now. They don't know what's going to happen now. They done lied so many lies that the lies can't lie no motherfucking more. Because something is official. The truth has set somebody free. And now this whole group, they thought they had it. They thought they had it. They out in the cold. They are going to be experiencing some hard times because guess what? They thought they was taking something, but all that shit changed. Because let me tell you something. God worked it out. And God made the final judgment call. And the final judgment call is that you are the official person. And behind you is your great fortune. And then behind that is what you deserve. Even this other person that was involved, this person is in despair. Because somebody thought they was going to get some unexpected income. They thought they was going to be this and that until they heard some news. They heard some news about somebody deciding that they was going to take a different path. That they're going to go ahead and see somebody else or do something else with someone else. And now somebody's all in their thoughts and in their feels. See, somebody didn't think that it was going to turn out like this. They thought it was going to turn out like that. What's the message about these false people? Good morning, Tiffany. Grateful to have you here. Thank you. Something about this main male and these secrets about, who did what and who was truly this couple and who his family really is. If you can hear my stomach, that's confirmation. My stomach was like, feed me, Seymour. Girl, you hungry. And maybe this main male finally found out the secret of who his family truly is. And maybe somebody was lying to this person for a long time and they didn't know. But now they know. What's the message? What is it about these false people? Thank you. See, this came in upside down. So maybe this main male was not really being honorable to this privileged lady. But now that this privileged lady has received this sudden wealth, now somebody wants to travel to see them. You know, now they want to put out a message and they, hey, I'm coming to town. And they got these expectations that, maybe they can see them, or court them, or, yeah. What's the message? Or maybe he didn't believe something. Yeah, he didn't believe something. And he was working hard to be, like, this is somebody that is like working hard to be an asshole. Somebody that's working hard to be an asshole. And maybe it's because, he felt left out or wanted to leave somebody out in the cold. Or maybe somebody told him to leave somebody out in the cold. But now somebody feels stuck. This same I'm inspiring to be the world's best asshole feels stuck and in their thoughts. Yeah. Well, that's too damn bad. Because somebody was found out to be a liar. They said, no, you ain't got shit up in here. You ain't got shit up in here. What the fuck? What you want? What do you want? What are you doing bringing your nosy ass, motherfucking nosy ass up in here? Get out. What the fuck? See, somebody was working hard to be an asshole. He worked hard for that booty. So hard for the booty. He worked hard to be the asshole of life. Yeah. Thinking that somebody was, see, this little, somebody was lying, saying that they was involved with something, but that shit was found out to be a lie. That shit was over. There was never no nothing. Nothing, never, no nothing, nothing, never. Never, 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 ever, never. Somebody was sitting there just lying to be lying, just to be lying. What's the message, Spirit? What's up with this motherfucker lie? Oh, got me all heated on a Tuesday morning knowing I got to work. Shit. Told you. See, somebody was lying on somebody else, talking about, we used to knock boots. We a family. We a family. We was doing, I was there. And somebody else was co-signing, sticking their motherfucking nose in someone else's business where it did not motherfucking belong. Talk about, Say, they didn't expect shit to change quick, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry. Now they all upset, in despair. I'm telling you, they in their thoughts, they in their feelings because they got that motherfucking message. Hey, about this child. Hello? Well, that's just too damn bad. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Somebody thought that they was about to cash in. That shit changed. Shit changed. What's the message? What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, because somebody decided it was time for them to leave. They all of a sudden said, you know what? It's really time for me to leave. Hey, I really don't have no excuse or nothing, but I just know it's not for me no more. But y'all carry on though. But this is not for me no more. And I'm telling you, somebody is in despair because they did not see this change coming. They lied and said they was somebody that they was not, and it is official. You can't lie past the motherfucking truth. You cannot lie past the truth. And I'm telling you, somebody they and you know what, it could be this main female. Somebody worked hard, I guess, to be able to get it to somebody to notice it, or worked hard on something, but or worked hard to bring the truth out into the open with the courthouse. Somebody worked hard to bring the truth out into the open. Mm-hmm. Somebody said no. Hey, I know what I know. Yeah, I can't believe the lie no motherfucker more, because I know what I know. Something about this main female and this child. You know, maybe they turned this child against this main female or something. Tried to make it seem like somebody was somebody but that it wasn't. Yeah. And now it's like with the waiting game on the destiny and the firm foundation, is that same relationship. I feel like that they was trying to poison somebody against. It is that same, because now this person found out the truth about what's up, about who is who. And it's falling under that destiny. Someone is ready to take that journey. They're ready to make that change. They're ready. And those people that lied, all of those people that lied are in despair. All of them. And everybody's sitting there, and everybody's like, they don't know what to say because they cannot lie no more. These people cannot lie no more. Suddenly someone has been vindicated. Someone has been vindicated. And their name has been spoken in rooms that they know nothing about. Somebody is working hard to bring something to fruition, to make something right. Someone is working hard to make something right. But they kind of feel like they're not sure if it was like too late. Has the damage already been done? What else? What else? Hey, Davinia. Yeah. You're getting your flowers. Today you're getting your flowers. Today, tomorrow, Sunday, soon. You are going to get your flowers. And these people, they're gone. They have no choice but to leave. They got no choice but to move on. None. Shit is over for them. the 8, the 9, and the 10. Shit's changed for these false people, and it's time for them to go on about their business. Especially since they got this message, which is the 7. Look, we got a 7, 8, 9, 10. Spirit was like, up, not too fast. Slow your roll. You thought that you was going somewhere? This person did. They thought they was going somewhere. But where they was going, now they're really concerned. Because see, something like now somebody has something that they working on that can take them to court. And now that they know that somebody can take them to court because of libel and slander. But we can say libel, but that's just the easy way to put it together. Just kidding. And they're concerned about these moves that they done made in the past. Now they see that was a bad move. All money ain't good money. And it wasn't just them. It was this whole group. They had these expectations, but now they're concerned. Y'all had some expectations, but them expectations now turned into concerns. Like, damn, why was we expecting this stupid shit to work out? What else, Spirit? Anything else? Thank you. This official person shut something down, told them to move the fuck on. Shut something down and told them to move the fuck on. This role that they thought that they had, they don't have that role no more. That shit was proven to be a lie. You got the false person with the official next to the official person, and then there's the bad hell. Yeah, somebody was sitting there lying, saying they did this, still dad did this, did that. Like, I'm about kind of feel like building false memories. Oh, I did this, I did that. I helped with that. I did that. How you think you got that? Where you think that she got that from? And now somebody's understanding that these are all lies. They realizing these were all lies. All of them. This person knew all along what the truth was, but chose to lie. We're going to pull a couple from the stack, and then I'm going to... I got to get ready for work. Shit. Somebody was listening to and believing a lie. What else there? A couple from the stack. Thank you. They got a message about you, though. A love offer is coming. At that point, believe in God now, but a love offer is coming, and that's when you're going to say, the words is going to come out. You're going to think, oh my God, there is a God. It's going to be just another proof, another instance, another situation, another circumstance that God comes through. The other person, they getting ready to experience something. Now they're trying to get out of town. Where are they going? The game is just getting started for them. See, they got these bottled up emotions. And now they're trying to clutch their pearls like, oh, they don't know what to do and blah, blah, blah. Just let go of all resentment and let God handle it and remain in your highest white light. Remember this entire time they were out for your blood. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. You have like an understanding of others, understanding of yourself. You see you, you see them, and you were supposed to be their sacrifice. Now, the motherfuckers is eating their words. They are eating their words. And I believe it right there. And this DM, distorted male, he big mad because he know he gonna go through a change. If there was no change for that motherfucker to go through, somebody big mad. All right, y'all, I'm gonna leave it there. I gotta get out of here, get myself together, and go to my little home office and go to work. I love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning, impromptu. And I look forward to seeing y'all again. Have a fantastic day. And let's all remain in our highest white light. Thank you, Sharia. I will stay safe. And you do the same. And remember these wonderful things that are in play for us. And just remember, it's just all a matter of time. All just a matter of time. It's destiny. It's destiny. And the universe working on our behalf. All right, y'all. If anybody upsets you for the day, just remember to give them the Sweet Spot gang sign. 2 of these and 1 of these. Have a good day today. I love you all. Bye.